Capricorn, how are you? Your lucky last reading for April 2026. Readings will be for Sun, Moon and Rising signs. This is for Capricorn for April 2026. As always, readings are timeless. Take what resonates and leave the rest. We'll just cleanse with some Palo Santo, just a little bit more cleansing. All right. Strength and guidance. You're currently feeling quite strong, or like you have to be strong at this time. You are getting guidance from the spirit team. Maybe some of you have sought a counselor or professional help, like a psychologist or something. You're just asked to trust the universe, or it could be that you're also gaining the courage and strength to clear, cancel and release anything in your life that is no longer serving you. Could be toxic traits, could be people, could be situations, jobs. You're also surrounded by healing energy. Archangel Raphael could be significant. Honesty and communication. Geez. Earth and ground. So heal, ground yourself. Could be in for some honest conversations. Okay, it could be in regards to a connection. We do have romance and connection. The message is clear. Do the work. So you're healing. You're releasing anything that no longer serves you. It could be also people that gossip about your connection or interfere. You or your person could be getting signs and reminders. If this is something that if this is something that you've cleared out in the past and there's communication coming in around it, I can see yes. Take charge and action. You're asked to take things slow with ease and grace. Do the work. Heal. Capricorn, April 26. Harmony and resolution. If there has been conflict, comes up a month for harmony and resolution. Listen deeply. So when communicating, make sure you're actually listening to don't just listen, actually listen deeply to what they're saying. It seems that you're going to have a month full of joy and contentment. Just because I split the deck, we've got expect miracles. I'll put that one on the bottom. Your inner child healing, and someone could be taking charge and action. Definitely take charge and action in regards to your healing and your growth. Harmony and resolution is coming. It could be something that you've been manifesting, but really listen to your heart and really listen to what the other person has to say. Joy and contentment coming after what feels like a struggle. Okay, there could have been a lot of confusion. You may have felt like an option. You may have felt stuck, that things weren't progressing. You definitely could have felt like an option, or someone was always out drinking, putting friends and family first, which caused a lot of conflict. Queen of Cups. So you could be very intuitive, so whatever you thought was going on probably was. Someone probably wasn't steering the ship in the way that you needed them to. They probably weren't steering the ship at all because it's upside down and stuck. Little white dogs could be significant. There is victory and success here for you. Could be dealing with someone quite, maybe in the public eye, maybe you're in the public eye. You could be receiving public recognition for something as well. Could be online communication that comes in. definitely could be a no contact situation at the moment. Things had to get a different perspective. Okay. The Two of Cups can represent positive resolution of conflict and a sign not to give up on your relationship because it can be healed. 2-2 could be significant. We've also got the Two of Pentacles. Normally we see the Pentacles out of balance, which means there's blocks and stuff, but it's coming into perfect alignment. We've also got the King of Cups. So someone could have had, with the Judgment, so someone could have had an emotional awakening, a heart-based awakening, heart chakra awakening, and the transformation has been brutal. This could also be you. This person definitely wants to have heart-to-heart conversations. They want to bring stability to this situation. The Sun, seeing things for how they are, not how they wanted to see them. Could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Leo, Pisces. So there could have been conflict because not everyone was on the same page. There definitely could have been the ending of a relationship with the Five of Cups due to confusion. Someone's crying over everything that was spilt, but there's still love in the background because there's 2 cups still standing. Someone definitely wants to surrender, wave the flag in defeat. Someone may be realizing the joy and contentment that they found with you. Okay, 7 of Swords energy. So someone was probably trying to get away with, I don't want to say blue murder, but someone wasn't fully honest and now they're regretting that. It could just be that this person wasn't clear on the direction. Maybe they treated you like an option. You wanted commitment. They had a fear of commitment. They wanted it their way or the highway. And now they're regretful. Interesting to see if the 8 of Cups comes out. They're regretful, feeling the weight of the world on their shoulders. They weren't listening to their intuition. And someone wanting to take action, want to come in and sweep you off your feet. You are their Empress, but they have to meet you there. That's probably the reason why there was this breakdown. They have to also want to do the work. But just seeing expect miracles, as I said that as well, followed by inner child healing. So probably lo and behold, they probably are. Someone wants to apologize for their behavior, seeing things from a different perspective. The color red could be significant. So they're hoping to reconnect. They're hoping possibly to build a stable friendship again first and build off that. Someone wanting to take action. Again, this person could be very charming, very charming. I'm not even going to try and say it because it's not going to come out right tonight. They could have a lot of attention. There's unexpected communication coming in. There's been positive transformation. The communication, it just seemed to go around and around in circles, and all it did was, create a big tower moment because no one was on the same page. It's like what you said would just fall off this person, like they wouldn't actually hear it. So also with listen deeply, make sure they're hearing what you say and you hear what they say. You'll know if this person comes in if they've healed because they'll communicate in a different way. You could be a little bit guarded. I'm feeling with that 5 of Swords. You could have been dealing with someone, interesting, someone with a big ego, not seeing things clearly because this devil's face, eyes at least, have been covered. Probably weren't seeing or hearing things clearly. Like I said, they wanted things their own way. There's joy, peace, and contentment coming here. Someone is hoping for reconciliation. reunion. The full moon in Libra could have been significant, shed some light on a few things. Yeah, definitely someone has been doing the work. You probably don't see this, especially with the moon, because it's been very behind the scenes, especially if you've been in no contact or in a separation. There could be children in this dynamic. Knight of Pentacles, so someone wanting to come in. Probably this has probably been going on forever. Right, I will just find that card wherever it went. Maybe this person disappeared on you a lot. Yeah, someone felt like that they shot themselves in the foot and they made the wrong choice by not fully committing. They're definitely still feeling the love with you. You can see this man, he's kind of like ghost-like, so they're missing your absence but still feeling connected. You, on the other hand, are glowing up. You're not sitting in self-pity. You could be working out, eating right, becoming self-employed, or just doing everything that you can to be at the best in all areas of your life. Oh, there's the Eight of Cups. Interesting. So yeah, you walking away, or when this person walked away, take it as it resonates, sent a wake-up call to them. And no one's really moved on, even though this person has their back to the cups. They're still stationary. Again, the Libra full moon we just had on the 2nd could be significant. But only 3 cups have fallen. There's still 5, and 5 is a number of positive change. You don't have anything to worry about. You could have been patient, but everything's as it should be. Your seeds are well planted. Maybe it's something that you said to them in the last conversation that stays with them, and they replay that. And there's the King of Cups. So someone definitely has had a positive transformation here. They're releasing the burdens, but then they feel burdensome by what's going on between you two. There's communication about love, honest communication, getting on the same page, being treated as equals, wanting to actually do things right. Completing a cycle. This person could be at a distance, so there could be some online communication. Oh, interesting. 4 of Swords is now in reverse, so coming out of isolation, having renewed hope, renewed faith, possibly renewed inspiration or faith that they have something to offer you. 4-4 could be significant. You complete this person. And it's like you've achieved something. Like this will be a great big accomplishment that brings joy and contentment if it's something that you want to entertain. So we do have Gemini here, Cancer. Whoops, I'm not going to take that because I haven't even asked anything yet. But let's get some clarity on 7 of Swords, Page of Cups, and the Lovers. Someone wanting to apologise for not being honest. Possibly you're dealing with a runner, for leaving you in the lurch. Yeah, how they're weighed down by their actions, missing your energy. They've had a different perspective about who you were. They've had a different perspective about how unstable they were and how they were putting the burdens up in front of you when there was no need for it, and yeah, up in front of both of you. They might be asking you out somewhere casual, maybe taking you on a date. They're not sure that you're going to accept what they have to offer. Yeah, they want to show you a different side of them. They definitely want to apologise. Unless they did the work, you can see with this wheel, The universe wouldn't let them back in unless they shed some old version of themselves, and that's why they've been stagnant. Yeah, they're regretful about the breakdown in this partnership. Yeah, wanting to communicate that with you, wanting to take inspired action for their emotional fulfillment and happiness. They believe they can also make you happy. I don't know that love was ever the problem. Ace of Swords, so this person is having an ego death, they're getting clarity. It's being swift with the Knight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. A higher level of awareness. Probably dealing with a Taurus, seeing clarity. You may have, okay, yeah, so it definitely looks like that there is an emotional confession and love offer coming your way that you don't see or not expecting. You probably stuck up some pretty strong boundaries, and that's what's given this person clarity. You could be defensive when this person comes in, but it's like there's your sword and it's just triggered this awakening, this ego death, this clarity. We do also have Capricorn energy here, confirming your energy. Wanting to get on the same page, wanting to build something more stable and secure. We've got a 5 in there as well, which is random for a 3 card, but wanting positive change. Wanting to do the hard yards, wanting to put in the work. They've also done the work in this separation, it seems. Wanting honest communication. Leveling up to the King of Pentacles. Planning, wanting to come back and do something different. There's a lot of planning and strategizing because they know it can't be done the same as it has been in the past. Oh, clarity on wanting to come home. Yeah, they're really in the Judgment. And you can see, I don't mean to do it, but the Page of Cups, apologies, emotional confessions, and the King of Swords. So someone having clarity. So you could be dealing with someone wealthy, someone business orientated, someone who put career above all else. Maybe too many. This is someone who wants to invest in you. This could have been going on for years. Wanting to bring balance to a situation after healing is divine intervention. There's patience. You've had to be so patient. Yeah, someone making the choice to come in and offer something stable. Again, they're really in this regretful energy, wanting to come in out of the cold, want to make things right. Make sure they've healed if they've come in. Remember, listen deeply, have the conversation if you want to, and then the rest is up to you. All right, Capricorn, I'll leave it there, and wishing you a beautiful April, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.